Damn, it be backpacking time. Guess what? Satchel's finally here. I've been waiting 135 years for this day. The stream title was just a typo. So let's check her out. What the hell? What the hell? Hang the heck on a second. Are we still streaming? Yeah, we are. Very well. How come it kicked me out of the test build? Oh, that's because I was never in it to begin with. But now we have to be in it. Like, we just have to be in it. 6 megabyte update. It's almost here. It's almost done. It's almost here. We've almost done it. And we've done it. Alright. It's here. I've been waiting 275 years for this game. It's quite the front view. Satchel is the son of a noble burb on the run from the evil Crow King Corvus. With his bag ripped and his... Is that a euphemism? Euphemism? And the town captured, Satchel seeks the help of other heroes and to discover the mystery of the Spiral of Feathers. I think that's just a tale. What the heck is this? I have a stick. So good. My bag is ripped, as you can see. Flute adds charm. Feather Shiv can be used once per turn. For each Feather Shiv in another pocket. Plus 2 damage. What the hell is going on here? We gotta go. Part 1. What the hell is this? My map is a piece of junk too. Or maybe this is the dungeon rework. Do Fog of War. Let's go check out some... Oh, new song. Okay. Whistle. He's been charmed. If an enemy has more charm than health, they will fight for the player. Ooh. I probably should have blocked some damage, huh? Nah, not necessary. Now check this out. More flute, more charm. I assume I'm gonna have to do some charm upkeep here. I'm also assuming that my allies will not be targeted ever. I'm gonna need exactly this much block. Alright, this is pretty funky. I can still attack my allies. And they don't care. Right. What happens if I charm you too? They will run away. Okay, well I want your experience, you see. Oh, I got experience from him too. Right, Satchel's backpack is torn. Yes, I'm aware. When he levels up, you can add new spaces into his bag, and they don't need to be adjacent to other spaces. Each section of blocks is called a pocket. If they are not touching, they are part of different pockets. You can have many pockets. And the more pockets you have, the more damage your feather shivs do. Firestar. It is a consumable projectile. I didn't even level up. I got 7 XP from the dragon thing, or no, 5 from the bearded dragon and 7 from the. It didn't give me that 7 anyway. Let's get a. We have like no damage. This is terrible. We need a weapon that's actually like a weapon. It's gonna be this dagger. Yeah, I see. Alright, this is gonna be pretty easy. Charm the hermit crabs. If I wish to do such a thing. I don't think I do. Also wondering if you can just charm a boss and then not bother fighting him anymore. I think I'm gonna have to not really rely on charm too much because I want to get experience. And I'm going to go through the game assuming that experience does not come from charmed enemies. Just from that one thing I saw. So I haven't been fluting. Haven't been shiving. Let's see. 13. 19. Okay. 9. What? Okay. Sure. Maybe the first time when I leveled up, it just forgot to give me a pocket. And if that's the case... If that's the case, I gotta go back, or this whole run is scrubbed. This whole run is gonna screw me over. Here we go, standard. Alright, oh, it's a different... Well, now my starting pack is different. And bigger already. This is fine by me. Hang on, what's this map look like? Satchel, yep. That's me. I think I spilled some coffee on the map. Great job, Borb. How? Egg turns into Borb? What the hell? That makes no sense. You're telling me that that round thing turned into this thing? No way. Okay. Charm the easy one. Should have blocked twice. But that's just the way it goes. Have a friend. Oh, interesting. Alright, now get out of here. Okay, we got experience. We've leveled up. We've leveled up successfully this time. Let's have a different pocket, I suppose. Just put it there. Or will we, though? I wonder if this is a different pocket, or if it isn't. I'm gonna put it in a space where... Yeah, this works. If I get like a T shape, I can put it there. Poison star. Poisons, I bet. Climbing glove. For each pocket that has a space to the left, the item gets block. Feather shiv is what I need. They are more stronger now. Gold cleaver is great. Just due to the nature of it being gold. It's only uncommon actually, but I'll still take it. What's this? Something to take. 5 gold. Oh yeah, gold is no longer a pocket or like a thing you put in your pack. It is now just on the top of your screen. Isn't that nice? Do I want a different thing other than the gold cleaver? Sure. A teddy bear sword. This has been made uncommon too. And I guess I'll just take it. Alright. Oops. Seems like it makes sense to just get enemies on your side when they have low health, and then you can do whatever you want with them. Okay, this is not what I'm thinking about. Let's just do that. What's this? A classic guitar. Adds 3 charm, but it's free. Okay, we'll take it. Got a pouch of some kind. A bag of shurikens. When combat ends, creates a shuriken. That sounds fun. I'll take the dragon on my side first, since his hits are more hurtful. And then together we will focus on our arch nemesis, the... oh, that's not what I intended. Our arch nemesis, nobody. Button. Hey! No. Bad kitties. Bad kitties abound. Here's our new shuriken. It's a copy star. Creates adjacent shurikens in empty spaces on use. And then is destroyed. And a new claw hammer. Hammers 2 spaces away. Okay, so hammers are a new thing. These stars are, or these things are gone. Take the fire star. Or will we though? Not. Just kidding. Hammer is also a free weapon. Okay. The copy star has a place to make Astar for me. That's all I wanted. I'll take the key though. Ah, you don't get to know what's behind the door. Another claw hammer. And we'll put it here. Now they buff each other. And the copy star is kind of ass compared to the dart now, so I will take the dart. So we'll check out the forge. Items can now be upgraded multiple times. For instance, this can be upgraded 1 time. Alright, we can do a poison, a slow, a block, a charm. I'm gonna do none of them yet. Ah, yes, he dodges. Oh, look at this. Free win the fight on the first turn. Very easy. Throwing star. Another instrument. Each turn, for free, it adds 2 charm to all enemies. So much stuff. This is good on hammers, of course. My glove is also a common item. I consider getting rid of it. This gem is an accessory, so I can put it, oops, like this. Make it so difficult. I'll just have to do it like... Too much crap! It's not even crap, it's just too much. I need a smaller shield. I'm gonna take a chance here. Take out the buckler forever. Add the shield. We can do some more changing up of the things. Do this, we can put that there. It's an instrument, it's its own class of thing. I've taken everything I wanted. And an extra climbing glove. For a little bit of block. Just in case. Maybe I take the bubble instead. Ah, very well. Don't take the bubble. Something to collect is here as well. 5 experience. Ah, level up. I will do that, thank you. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Could add another pocket if we would like. Perfect use of space. No, I was thinking of something before. I think it was... It's not this. Was it this? It might have been. Yeah, I'll just do this. Maybe. We'll see. It's quite a risk. Climbing gloves should be a little bit better now, though. That works. Ah, look, it's a rarer item of the same type. So it could be big armor that I cannot use. I could get a better instrument than the guitar. Perhaps? Let's try that. It is massive! Oh, bow. I can't put it in my new pocket! Or can I put it in... No, both these L pieces are the same shape, and this one's backwards. Ah, it's annoying. Okay, well, we got space. We could do this like this. Adds 9 charm. The more you use it, the more it costs. That is a big boy. Alright, well, let's see if we can just get him. One turn. These are free. One. So that's 20. And now the flute is more efficient after a single use of the oboe. Now if I eat one meal, I can get him on my side and win the turn and not take a bunch of damage. Stacking Star. On use creates a shuriken in the space and deals 3 damage. Another climbing glove, right? Double up the block, perhaps? Why not? I'm well aware that these are suboptimal places for the stacking star. So let's reject it. Let's get another hammer. Space is the way. I'll have to do it something like this. This shiv no longer touches the bolt, but that's okay. It's just a +1 anyway. I'll accept this arrangement. Something new. 5 XP. Unknown event. I will get a bit of max HP. Right. Gotta do some charming big time here. This is some nice gloves. 4 and 5. Oh. It counts itself. Interesting. Okay, so let's start charming up. Hang on. This might be easier. Nice. Now, you. I got one of these for you. I got one of these for you. And let me give you another one. Just to make you stay loyal. Even though I suppose the harp will make them stay loyal for me. Get rid of the star. Oh, fire star. Take that. Now, you win. Big heart ring. I'm gonna move this here. Triangle. Each turn, when active, adds 3 charm to all enemies. On use, the item is activated. Oh, that is a drum. That's different. That's not an instrument, it's a drum. Don't you know? Yet another claw hammer. We have a... I don't think we have the space for a 4th one. We would need a 3x3 somewhere and we just don't have it. Gold star on kill creates shurikens in the row and column. And do it. This is no time for the brick wall strat. Also, hey, how you doing? Check out the board. You get the pieces, you can put them wherever you want. The more different isolated sections you have, it more buffs certain pieces of equipment. And you've got instruments that add charm. And if you have more charm on an enemy than health, they will fight for you during that time. Oh yes. 011345. Didn't see you there. Welcome aboard. So the oboe is one of my instruments. It adds a lot of charm to an enemy. And I've got a flute, which is the basic one, and I've got a harp, and I had a guitar, and then I guess I threw it away. I don't know what I want here. Let's do a gamble. Let's roll the dice. Lucky star adds luck. I could get another bag of shurikens. Even though I don't use any of them. Let's take the fish for some health. Take the, that does 6 damage. This does... we'll get some luck. Sure. I feel like I am kind of working my way into a charm build just for... Just kind of based on the way it's looking so far. Free weapons to weaken them, and then some... Just gonna steal some gold from me, I believe. Yeah. So we get rid of you. Pretty easy. All these free weapons. Hit you with the flute. Now with you, I got some of this for you, and I can get you with the oboe. And with you, I have 1 energy left, and I will not take any damage, so we're gonna be good. I absolutely agree with you. Right now I'm sort of just, what's the phrase, lost in the sauce with all the new stuff, and I want a little bit of everything. But if things start getting tough, I will absolutely abandon the shurikens. Let's... Can make this crawl up a bit. I think the whole right side is gonna be one big pocket. We've got another lucky star, that's good. Column chain. Creates shurikens in each empty space in the column. I could put it there and get 1 free one. Yeah, that's even better. New character is the best time of anyone's life. Today is no different. Let's use the shortcut map, or... Okay, well we can't sell the shortcut map, but I know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh, what the heck? I can't do it here? I know there's something beyond the door, so I thought like, oh, I'll just, Right, I have to make a room, not a passage. Let's see if this works. It does work. Okay, cool. Alright, another instrument, helm, and a key. We'll take the instrument. We will abandon the ring for no reason. Hang on, we don't need luck 1 time when we can have luck all times. We'll open this door. And now, we'll collect our reward. What's this? Flame hammer. Hammers 2 spaces away get burned. Ooh, that could be pretty nasty too. I wonder if this counts. It does. Alright. Also, we need a hammer, you see. Oops. I forgot the alt path exists. I always do that. It's been a long time since I've been down the alt path for that reason. That will continue to be the case, I'm sure. Alright. I'm liking hammers more than I'm liking shurikens. So, this is a potential arrangement that works. Now, probably get rid of this now that I have 2 of them. They could buff each other. That's kind of funny. Maybe we could do this. And now this one doesn't do anything. And we could do something along these lines. They'll buff something. To burn, conductive armor, rage to melee weapon, damage to an instrument would be pretty good. On my harp, she takes the hammer and smashes the harp with it. The flame hammer is doing 20. Oh, I see the hammers get a damage bonus from the claw hammers. Forgot about that. It is free. I never really checked that. I'm gonna be checking that more now. If they're gonna work like that, I could probably... This does 6 and this does 20, but if I do this... Now this does 25. Oh. And this does 4. I don't know, I'm too tired for that much arithmetic. Oh look, if it isn't the guy who... It's probably the strongest against my hammers. Except... I guess we're just gonna charm him then. I don't need to even use my fish. We're just gonna make him really happy. 145. Use my big hammer for sure. The other ones probably give him too much rage for what it's worth. Oh, I can activate this too. Why can't the harp be used? Oh, cause it... Right. I figured... Ah. My chicken now. He loves me. Interesting. Okay, stopwatch. Kind of interesting. I'm not a Tusk fan, especially with hammers. I guess it'll just be the stopwatch. Take that star out of here. Maybe there's a key in the chest. No key in the chest. There's a shield, finally. Now that I don't really care about it as much anymore, I'll just take the drink and go. I was thinking about the ginger, and then... I don't know. This feels like a... one where space is gonna be really tight. I'll need it all for weapons or something. Alright. Hit him with stuff. That's a lot of damage. Don't want to activate the triangle. This is going to be too short of a battle. So I can do, what, 19 charm for 21? That's not enough. Not going to heal yet, though. Take some more damage first. The cup KO. It's given me another opportunity to use the shield. Should have eaten my fish. Because now it's gone. Guppy is pretty good. Take. Hang on, who are we fighting? Alright, so you've got a dodge. That's good. And for you, I'll just block. It was unnecessary. It's fine. Oh, you were gonna get burnt up. That's okay. Sure. I was gonna say, show me where Satchel's claws are, and then I realized that birds do in fact have talents, and my argument suddenly became meaningless. We don't have enough charm. Will the burn take effect first? At the start of the turn. So we'll probably be fine. Yeah. My stopwatch. Get out of here. What's this? A Talon Shiv. For each space in the pocket, it gets a... Oh. You have me there. 14 damage. Trust me, I've had a lot of crates that have fallen over and died. Let's turn the triangle upside down to help out the acoustics. Right, this hammer does nothing. How can we change this up? The oboe is just the most annoying shape for me right now. I could put these two here, but that does 18, and now it does 23. So that's 5, and 6 becomes 10. So I guess that's superior. Now that we have another one, be good. I'll take... I'm good with this. And more stuff? Stick out my failure of a harp with a new one. New beginnings and all. This flute's kind of wet. It's got some spit on it. I'll take a new one of those too. Alright, curses. How can we deal with curses? Also, will enemies curse enemies? And how does that work? Alright. I guess we'll see. I need to know. Cannot block this though. He's done nothing. Maybe, nope, my hammer's added the burn. Goodbye. Been great. Good night. Yeah, we gotta make our main pocket bigger now. These shapes are, making me unhappy. Okay. We can do stuff with our hammer here. We can do this if we want. I forget how the gloves work, but I mean the gloves are kind of trash. They're holding me up for now, but they won't be forever. Let's just think about the hammers right now. This gives me 1 space for hammering. Let's think about the oboe. I could put the oboe in this area. Then I can put 1 more hammer in the space it is occupying. Sure. I overthink it. I'm just playing this one time before I redo the job hunt. Take a cool drink, because I'm a cool guy when I have my cool drink. Take a lucky star. Take a grap. Make a poison potion. Ooh, what you got for me? The Philosopher's Stone. Consumables. Add energy. I have a fair amount of cash. A Ninja Star. Let's see. So I need 8 monies. That's not correct. I need 12 monies. That is 2 uncommon items worth of money. I see the stars cost less to sell, which immediately gets rid of my exploit idea. That means I can't have like 10 bag of shurikens and get lots of money that way. Do I have another uncommon item that I would be willing to part with? Or one rare item? That doesn't even count. 2 climbing gloves though? I don't know about that. I don't like my triangle enough to keep it. So if I sold a guppy and a triangle and something else, I could get the stone. I mean, not like I want anything else here. Let's see. Stone is not worth. But my guppy. I say no to the triangle anyway. Kinda sucks to sell a common thing though, so I will keep it for now. Conductive to armor, rage to melee, damage to an instrument again, charm to an instrument. I feel like the charm to an instrument is a little more responsible. Perhaps this is what the harp needs. And that costs 20. I'm gonna try it this time. Alright. Now we're at 4. Okay. Deal one of these. And now 1 damage is okay with me. I will drink the drink. Throw... I gotta conserve the cup. We'll simply block it. Okay, now I can throw the cup. That's a lot of garbage I just threw at that guy. Still not quite enough. Got him. Yet another harp. I got nothing to put in that spot. I will do it. And a fire star. It was. I feel like the burn got him. At some point. Wasn't watching too big. Alright. Your ass is mine. Your extremely box-shaped ass. Get him with the poison. Yeah, that's what you get for getting my hopes up even a little bit. Tinner's hammer. Hammer's away, get... Okay, so it's just a normal one, but better. And this improves bonus damage. Alright. Put that there, I suppose. This could be a pretty based hammer indeed. And it's gotta be... Maybe not. Yeah, move on. Take on the bats. I've also heard... Excuse me. I've also heard it's now possible to fight a group of, like, 5 or 6. That's kind of scary. think I did a little overkill. I keep forgetting about the burn. Because all the hammers get burned. Not just the flame hammer. Alright, well you're blocking, so you are no threat to me. I will do some toots. Alright. Could have played that a bit better. As usual. It's fine. It's fine. I think... I got a feeling we're gonna be fine. The bats love me. A Ring of Doom. Now this is something we're selling. And the okay, right. Goodbye shop. I probably should have sold the triangle then. Who's next? 2 badgers. That could be not bad. 4 hair defenders, a snake, and a I bet the robber's like behind the snake. And all the hair defenders, of course. Alright, we'll start there. That's 15. I can do 25. 33 minus 16 is a number. Right now I'm at a threshold of about 31 health I need him to be beneath, so this is how to do it. Oh, eat a fish. Where's my health going? It's the stopwatch. Damn stopwatch. Yeah, I'm all my money. At least these guys aren't gonna steal my money. Get destroyed. Archangel armor. Sure, I'll just put it in my 4x4 or 2x2 slot. Oh wait. We'll take the fish. I am in desperate need of my time back. Stopwatch is taking it away. I guess we're just not gonna take it today. Very well. I'll take some HP though. Oh, that's a new one. Very nice. We'll see what's here. Alright. I don't want these. Electric arrow. I want any of these. The chef's hat. The log. Okay. We're making it big. Look at all this stuff. Look at what you've just won, my friend. Could you imagine? You could replace that fez with this thing? Imagine how you would look like. You could do that. The chef's hat is another legendary item that I could make the big money by selling if I kept it. So that's what we're gonna do. I go on about it. Oh, look. Oh wow, you must want some so bad. The mouse, the mouse shouts to you. Let me indulge you. I'm afraid I simply am too self-conscious to eat around you because my beak is just very awkward and unwieldy. I mean, it's impolite to eat around others in my culture. 2 more charm to an instrument. I think my harp is all filled up. Any more hammering and the strings might break. But what else we got? You could do it to the flute, or the oboe, or not the triangle. More block on a shield could be... well, we're just gonna do some more charming. I have 2 harps. Forgot about that. I guess we got 2 harps now. Am I gonna keep 2 harps? I don't know. It's nice having 8 free charm per turn. The fish. I'm looking better already. Let's... yeah, that's fine, I guess. A bit extra damage. I need to do 3 more damage to you, which I cannot do, I'm afraid. So I will do one of these, and I will give myself nothing, and I will do one of these. And now we blast them up. Oh, just because you're on my side doesn't mean I'm done. I got clicks for days. What is this? Talon boots. Hey, that's... They'll fit in there. For each pocket that has a space above this. Okay, so it's like the climbing gloves, but different. For each pocket. So, it counts itself. And it'll count this one, for instance. So the best I can do is... what? 8 block? Whereas these two give me 9 block. It's another triangle. I do not want. I will take the fish. I bet there's something crappy next to that key door, so I will not take the key. Take the experience. Oh, my friend. Giving me a free turn. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm sure it's fine. Got him. What's all this stuff? I don't like it. Not one bit. I went to the forge, right? Oh, there's more enemies. More food. I mean, experience. I mean, enemies. I don't like this. Okay, let's stack the burn on you to make up for the lost damage. Now, 24, so that's good. And for you, we're gonna deal with some more stuff, I suppose. Oh, that's good too. And now we wear other stuff and we're all good. I thought we were all good. It's fine. Okay, more stuff. I don't want to merge these two. It would be fine merging these two. This is very weird. It'd also be fine merging these two, I guess. I could do this. Yeah, why not? That's nice. Okay, these are looking pretty terrible. These are also looking pretty terrible. Alright, I can work with this. I've got some healing stuff. And I'm a happy boy. Just eat it all up. Maybe not all of it up. We'll wait a little bit. Oops. Too much. That's okay. Get him with a cup. Alright, we might need to block this time. So I can reduce him... Unless I can get... What is it? 25 charm? So that's... What? 10 plus 9? Not enough. Oh. 10 plus 9 is 19. This might be perfect, depending on... I guess we'll see. Okay, I did the math wrong. Something happened after his attack. Poison is at the end of the turn, and burn is at the start. Okay, I thought poison would be at the start as well. That was my mistake. Now we know. Now he gets punished for it. Should have eaten the fish. I should have eaten the fish. A left glove. Oops. Very well. Oh, I wasn't considering the rabbit's attack. I was just thinking about the charm, his remaining health, plus the burn and poison. I thought would be exactly even. But he attacked before the poison took effect, so... Let's take some junk. Oh look, I'm a friend. Sometimes all you need to charm someone is just a simple phrase. Alright, let's get this boy. Let's eat the fish. He's gonna... He just summons friends. Right. We activate the triangle. Sure. Be good. Look at this. He loves me. Alright, more stuff. Hourglass. Interesting. Not sure. Spice is pretty good as well. I'm just trying to consider how long the final few battles might be, because we've got weapons that don't necessarily deal a lot of damage. The hammers are more for burn, although they're still nice to have. 150, so is that like 2, or is that, let me check. 18 becomes 45. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I thought it was gonna be like a plus 50%, but like it doubles the damage and then adds 50%, which is pretty nice. Right? Wait. Nah, I'm still impressed enough by the numbers. I just had to see it to believe it, but now I've seen it. Trumpet? Ooh, I have no accessories, only hammers. Plus 2 to charm. On use adds 8 charm. It's better than the flute. And we don't need a shiv. And we don't need a triangle, and we could have an accessory that is a heart ring. What else? What other kinds of accessories do we have? These are instruments. This is armor. This is a glove. That's it. Very well. Still though, 10 charm per energy is a lot better than the flute. By default, it's better than the flute, so what do we have the flute here for? Get out of here. Let's do the energy though. Sick of the upside down triangle. Alright. Now, if we charm the badger, and then we kill the honey guide, the badger will gain a bunch of health and probably be uncharmed. So we gotta think about how to do this. The honey guide is gonna curse me, so I will... Hang on, maybe the hermit crab bomb would be fun to charm though. Maybe they blow up the enemies, I'm not sure. We'll try the... I like the Borb. Team Borb. The regular Shiv. Oh, well, he's dead. Oops. This is fine. That's a lot of damage. It's fine no matter what we do. It will charm you once, so I can have your power. Oh. It's a lot of power. I didn't need to do any math, I just needed to start clicking. More boots. I'm just looking at a bunch of stuff, really. I'm not interested in much of it. These skull wands, nah. You know, if I ever get a mana stone, the Ring of Doom could be pretty good right there. Violet energy. Like, if I put it right here, we'd be fine. Cannot afford it. Someone spent all my money on improving my harps. Dad's ring. Each weapon in the pocket gets -3 block. Oh, so good. Alright, I might have to come back to this guy. I've got a chef's hat I can sell to you. And we can almost afford it. Do I have anything else I want to sell? Such as a meal? Alright, so this I will throw here. This can go here. And it functions. Yeah, the oboe's worse than the trumpet now. Used to be better than the flute. I mean, it still is for that one time. Now it's out of here. I got it from a rat. It had sentimental value. But sometimes you just gotta... sometimes you just gotta ignore your sentiments. Because you've got a spiral feather to get at the end of the dungeon or something. Oh, look. It's that fight you told me about. Alright. You do 35 damage per weapon, you can kill stuff. That's 30. Simply not good enough. Actually, it is good enough. 8. What kind of weak ass number is that? This is a 45. Is 13? And alright. Let me get this snack. We've got a lot of energy though. It's perfect. Now get out of my sight. Should probably eat the fish. Should probably take the key. Game has decided that I am too powerful to receive any more hammers though. What am I trading? Depends, what are you trading? Different item of the same rarity. I feel like I've only actually enjoyed his choices maybe like 2 times total. What's behind the door? Ooh, a healer. I will take max health. I will take a health. That was a nice one. It's actually worth it. Swap the ring. Actually, that gives me an idea. even though this isn't what you were talking about. Now the trumpet's more powerful. Unless it was what you were talking about, but I'm not sure what you were. This is an accessory. Now it's gonna be an accessory to murder or something. This no longer function. Okay, goodbye block. Trailer. We got a ring? I will keep the ring. Rings. Because... Oh, that shady guy. What does it do again? +2 damage. If that buff is applied before the multipliers, that could be pretty good if I have like a 3 slice mana stone and I put it where the Slat's shield is. That's kind of my mindset right now. Especially since it would buff this hammer as well. We're not gonna look at the boss. That's cheating. Back in my day, you couldn't look at the boss. Guess we'll find out, won't we? That fish. What's this? Robin's wand. It's like the skull wand, but even bigger. For each mana stone in another pocket. Yeah. Falling asleep here. This description was just too boring. Okay, where's my ring? I like it. Alright. Good night, Tara. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh. Could have done that a while ago. Make the climbing glove a slightly bit better. There's gotta be a place for the shield. I could make the trumpet like a bit worse, just by putting this back where it used to be. That's fine with me. Tara's got work tomorrow. But this time her work is gonna be real work. And not just having to deal with the stupid crap that her coworkers can't deal with themselves. Oh, the bag is an accessory. I didn't even see that. I do have one more slot for an accessory again up here. I've got 16 out of 40. Again, I don't think I have to worry too much about this. Oops, my Ring of Doom! This is doing 42 now. Right, so from 14 to 42. So the 4 gets multiplied by 3 for an extra 12 on these 4 items. I'm a fan of that. Another flute. Another... Ooh. That's actually good. Another harp. You know... I would be block damage when we could get another harp. I've got one for each hand, and I've got one that I just kind of step on with one of my feet, and produces an enthralling tune. Another glove. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. What's wrong with that? Oh, yeah, we put the glove here. Now it's better. It's like Team Fortress 2, but with gloves. Exactly. Alright. I think this robber scares me. If I remember to use the ring, I will not be scared. Now we make him extra happy. That is one happy boy. He doesn't even mind that all his bones just got broken. Toad's hammer! I guess I'll give it back to him if I see it. Hammers 2 spaces away get bonus damage. And it's yet another 1 slot. Goodbye key, I guess. And maybe we switch these around? Wait, 30, 30. Ah. Right, so the regular hammers buff everything. Tinner's hammer is the only one that does damage, but the flame hammer has to buff as much stuff as possible too, because that adds a lot of burn. This is a lot of stuff to consider. I've got 3 pockets and 3 feather ships, so I can put this wherever I want. And the guitar is just not good enough anymore, I'm afraid. Now we're just gonna figure out. There's gotta be a better way we can organize these hammers. As soon as we start just stacking stuff on the way things used to be stacked, which were stacked that way just because it was the way I stacked them at the start of the game, the inefficiencies start to pile up. We just need to find them and eliminate them. If they are there. I'm sure they're there. The hourglass one to the left. Yeah, see, perfect. So this does what by itself? Base 9. And this does base 10. Alright, I was just wondering if the Toad's hammer should be buffing this hammer, for instance. 50 and 30 as opposed to 30 and 50. Yeah. We could just have this here and maybe I'm onto something here. You see this. Okay, here's what we could do. Just move these around. Oh, it's down to 8. And we take this. The glove gets a little bit worse. Why do I have a guitar? Where did this come from? Ew, gross. I don't want that. Alright, I almost made a big boy mistake. This is good. This is what we need. This is what we've always needed. I've been to your place yet? No, but maybe. It's fine. Forge. What can I get for my 10 gold? Nothing. What's over here? Ah, what do we want? I don't want any of these. I'm just gonna go for the emerald. Let's see if my skills at dumping it in the right spot are correct. We're good. That's not an emerald. Regen with what hammers? Yeah. I suppose if I put it where the stopwatch is. Nice, you can have it. Thank you for the opportunity. Goodbye, Cobra. The chat is delayed enough that I did not get the... Oops. Did not get the suggestion until I had dropped it. My internet be like that, I'm afraid. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. Here's a better whetstone. I mean, mana stone. How much block are we getting per turn? 5, 9, 13, 20, I mean, 17. I think. Get one of these guys out of here. And we put this back here, and we put this in here. I'll take it. Sold. Alright, let's check this out. I think they started off at 30 and 50, my black and red hammer. And now this is 95. This is 60. I appreciate that. I think it's just once. Oh, it's a mana hammer. What the hell? Never mind. Didn't look at that. I guess I could use it 5 times in total then if I wanted. But I think the... Well... Hang on, I got a 45 damage bonus on this flame hammer. And I got a 30 damage bonus. That's a 75 damage bonus, yeah? Per turn. Yeah. I think it's better to buff all the hammers. Okay, where are we gonna put this one? I am under the impression that diagonals do not merge a pocket. I will wait for confirmation though. And if you look back at my previous streams, which are like very irregular, ooh, that's even better actually, thank you. Every time I load it up, the first thing I say is, "Where's Satchel? Bring on Satchel!" And now that Satchel is here, it took me like a whole week to play her because that was the week I picked to be busy. Alright, thank you though. I'll take 2 guitars just because, again, is a meme. Could afford the burn now, whatever it was on. To burn to a weapon. Charm to an instrument. Maybe we wait for 20 gold. We have 3 harps. Right. She's a man with spikes, and this is the first time we've encountered this devious self-defense mechanism. Oops. I should have saved the high damage weapons for him. Hang on, let's do some charming. I'm gonna take 10 damage. How many hits? Let's see, it says 95. That's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna let him hit me. I think. Doing the maths. This is not how it ends. Ye of teeny weeny faith. There's a thing called autosave. Nah, we don't do that, but... I gotta do the big boy damage. But that's it. We don't get carried away. Okay, I can block this and I'll be fine. And then he loses more spikes. So I do some more instrumentation. Or I could just hit him once, and then I'm fine. No, get out of my sight. I only spared you because you annoyed the hell out of me. Another Feather Shiv. When will it end? Okay, what do I want more? 23 damage, or a drink. Get rid of the heart ring, I guess. We've got a regular hammer. Get rid of the guitars. What am I thinking? It was funny, but okay, that's a good spot for this, I think. I'd say so. Got this. What else might we want? Nothing. Oh. Selling something for healing. Maybe I take it. Archangel Wings. Classic. I don't really have anything that goes well with that. I noticed the regen wand though, which would be... That would kind of hit the spot right now, to be honest. Oh, okay. 30 damage or 25 damage. I could sell this. I could buy the extra charm on the harp, of course. It's the only reason why we've made it this far, really, if you think about it. 3 harps. I just stack them up, and then whatever song I play is accentuated 3 times. It's 3 times stronger, louder, and more powerful. Even if the enemy is so powerful as to have 3 souls, it can speak to all of them at once. Yeah, goodbye, hammer. Have to do it. 2 charm. Now, does it go on the harp or does it go on the trumpet? Because we're gonna be using... It's the only thing that consumes energy, so I think I'll put it on the trumpet. Yeah. Got anything else? Floor 9 time at not a whole lot of hit points. If only I knew who we were fighting. This costs 6. 6! This costs 1. I'll take it. Deal. This costs 3. I gotta put it on the rings. I gotta go all in. We fighting the king. The king has no spikes, but he will probably kill me in 1 hit. Yup. Oh wait, no, I will survive with 3 health remaining. 13 health remaining. This guy sucks. My game is lagging as it renders the physics behind the crushing. I forgot to buff my... Damn! No. I want permission to load my autosave. I don't think it matters, to be honest. It's fine. This time, it'll just be more powerful. I've never had such a leeway to make so many silly mistakes and still be more or less fine. We gotta let him live, just so I can tell him to leave my sight. Now leave my sight. Get out of my dungeon. Don't let that door hit... Don't let your ass hit the door on the way out. I'm not gonna go endless mode, but I would take the belt of knives. Alright. The golden feather. Oh, I was right. I've already... You know I grow these naturally, right? Hi, kitty. You've come to be an annoyance. A piece... Ow! From the spiral of feathers. You gotta let me clip your claws sometime. Big Tumbus. Each new feather brings a piece of your lost home. Corderia. Not that I've got like a bald patch that I'm trying to hide or anything. Don't get me wrong. That was a pretty good ending. Man, that one makes me want to play again. Oh, kitty be slipping. What's up? I don't know if I should play again because I really gotta work on my like real life by doing productive things. Thank you. Could not be better said. Glad I've got a supportive audience today. I will end the stream. I play this game very spontaneously, so don't look to my schedule for all the answers. I gotta update my schedule anyway since work just pulled me into a new shift this week. If any of my regular viewers, if either one of the two of my regular viewers makes it this far, I will say that well, I'll probably start at the same approximate time that I started this stream now on Monday and Thursday. And Monday's gonna be a new game that I've been meaning to play all week, but the timing's just been fucky, and Thursday is still gonna be airships. I just did not have the time this week to update my Empire's fleet, and I still want to do that. So next Thursday, we'll see. Of course, if they move me back onto normal day shift, then the stream schedule will not change, but we'll see. Next weekend as well, I will play this game some more when I get up in the morning, because that's been a really fun way to start the day, actually. I'll pick a random character and a random challenge, and like usual, we'll probably play it until I win or until I get bored, but now that hammers are a thing, I feel like I'm gonna win. Well, I don't want to take the same strategies over and over. I guess we'll see. Anyway, I will stop rambling for now. Kitty cat needs something. I'm gonna go figure out what it is. Thank you all for attending tonight's stream, and I hope you have a wonderful night.